A complete list of Blackpink's solo projects so far. As a group, Blackpink is a force to be reckoned with. But individually, bandmates ROSÉ, JENNIE, JISOO and LISA are powerful singers, songwriters, and performers in their own right, something they've each proven at different points by nurturing their solo careers in addition to fulfilling their girl group duties. It may come as a surprise to listeners who were only introduced to the girls when Blackpink debuted in 2016, but some of them actually started working on music before they rose to K-pop infamy with the band. JENNIE collaborated on a number of songs with artists who, at the time, were more established than she was in 2013, while ROSÉ lent her voice to a G-Dragon track long before she was selected by YG Entertainment for a spot in what is now regarded as South Korea's most successful girl group to date. In the years since they debuted as Blackpink with Square One singles Whistle and Boombayah, however, all four members have officially dipped their toes into solo artistry. LISA dropped her first set of one-woman tracks in 2021, while JISOO finally joined in on the fun with a pair of releases in 2023. From guesting on other musicians' albums to releasing songs that are entirely their own, the girls of Blackpink have demonstrated that they're just as skilled as individual artists as they are parts of a quartet. Keep reading to see a full list of their solo projects and songs, not including covers, solo tracks released through Blackpink, or features on other artists' songs below. Back when ROSÉ was still a young trainee in YG Entertainment's rigorous artist development program, the star was featured as a mystery vocalist on G-Dragon's Without You. While she was also still a trainee, JENNIE cut her teeth on collaborations with other YG artists. Her features on Lee Hi's Special, Seungri's GGB, and G-Dragon's Black all dropped in 2013, 3 years before JENNIE was the first Blackpink member to be announced in 2016. 2 years after Blackpink debuted, JENNIE once again experimented with one-woman music by dropping the aptly titled single Solo. ROSÉ made her proper solo debut in March 2021 with the 2-track EP R, which featured the singles On the Ground and Gone. The former debuted at number 70 on the Billboard Hot 100. A few months after ROSÉ's official debut, LISA followed suit by releasing her own set of dual singles, LISA and Money. Just over a month after making her solo debut, LISA joined forces with DJ Snake, Ozuna, and Megan Thee Stallion for the star-studded collaboration SG. In March 2023, JISOO became the final Blackpink member to release solo music when she dropped Me, a 2-track EP featuring the singles Flower and All Eyes on Me. The former debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Global 200, while the latter entered the chart at number 78. LISA assisted Taeyong on Shoang in April 2023. The track appeared on the big band boy bander's solo album Down to Earth, which also featured Vibe, a collaboration with BTS Jimin. As part of her acting debut on HBO's The Idol, JENNIE contributed to One of the Girls, alongside her Idol co-star and show co-creator, The Weeknd, and leading lady Lily Rose Depp, for the project soundtrack. A full 5 years after making her proper solo debut, JENNIE finally followed solo up with a special single titled You and Me. JENNIE opened 2024 with guest appearances on Matt Champion's Slow Motion and Zico's Spot, released in March and April, respectively. After weeks of teasing that her next solo era was imminent, LISA finally dropped the edgy single, Rockstar, in June 2024. The track marked her first release since signing with RCA Records in anticipation of her upcoming solo era, inking a deal in partnership with her own LLUD company, which will allow her to retain ownership of her master recordings. Later, the star followed it up with 2 more singles, New Woman with fellow superstar Rosalia in August and Moonlit Floor in October. After teasing fans with cryptic videos on social media, JENNIE announced that her new single, Mantra, would be dropping October 11th as a manifesto for all pretty girls to follow. 3 years after making her solo debut in 2021, ROSÉ finally announced that her first full-length would be arriving December 6, 2024, with a heartfelt post on Instagram October 1st. I remember last year, as our year-long tour ended, I found myself in a session out here in Los Angeles, she wrote. That led on to a year of walking in and out of the studio, writing songs with songwriters and producers I'd met for the first time, trying to figure out the next chapter in my career. I fell asleep many nights feeling confused and lost. I have poured my blood and tears into this album. After announcing ROSÉ, Rose treated listeners to a star-studded lead single, APT, featuring Bruno Mars in October. The track went on to spend multiple weeks atop the Billboard Global 200.